hell-bent on being labeled as normal as opposed to cisgender.
Go back and watch this person's video. It's a great example of transphobia and calling it out, and I'm really grateful that they did that. I just wanted to zero in on that one phrase that they used, normal. You know, normal is just comparative, and it's based on what you have around you and the sample size that you have. If you look at enough people in the population, and trans and not trans people, you'll come to realize how normal this trans existence is, because it happens over and over and over again. It happens very similar ways to many of us, depending on our age group, depending on the when our childhood was, and what our adult situations then became. Like, I didn't think that I was normal for a very long time, but now I've seen hundreds, thousands of different trans people and their stories on this app and YouTube and Twitter, and the recent Netflix Will and Harper documentary was a pretty good sample, I thought, of the trans experience. And when you watch what Harper has gone through and is going through, you like, wait a second, I'm going through that. And at one point in time, they meet another trans woman, and she's in her 40s or 50s. She's in her 50s, 60s. And she's in a bar, and she's explaining her situation, and it was very similar to Harper's and very similar to mine. We are normal. We are normal. What's not normal in our current society is seeing us. But we're changing that. More and more of us are not hiding anymore. More and more of us are getting friends like Will Ferrell, cisgendered people who genuinely care and are trying to do the right thing. If you watch that documentary, you watch where Will screws up several times in protocol. But Will's not trying to do that. Will doesn't know how to navigate the situation, and sometimes Will makes it worse. Well, guess what? The other people in your bubble, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to try to navigate the situation correctly, and they're going to make it worse, or they're going to screw up. And what we need to judge is not the actions. We need to judge the intentions. Was that person trying to make you feel included? Was that person trying to be kind? Trying to be relatable? Well then, you just have to accept that they're human too, and love them anyway, and care about the fact that that person cares. But it is true that you shouldn't be outing people. That's not a good idea. If you know that that guy over there happens to be trans, but I don't know because I can't tell by looking at him, then don't tell me. Like, oh, hey, he's just like you. Well, then he's not like me. He passes. Number two, he might not want that information broadcast to the world. Or she might not. Or they might not. There are plenty of non-binaries and people who are in between, who are happy being in between. It's a complex condition. Anyway, we are normal. We are everywhere. Peace.